Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Scott with Furlow Bridge Berry Patch. What we're going to do today is we're going to change out the starter on our four-wheeler. It's a 92 Honda Fourtrax 300. So the original starter went probably 6 or 8 months ago, and I decided to buy a Chinese knockoff for 25 bucks on Amazon. That was a mistake. It lasted about 3 weeks and it stopped working. So what I did was I bought a starter off of Amazon, an OEM starter off of Amazon from, it's used obviously, but from the guy's description it still works. So what we're going to do is we're going to install it today. Doing this is actually pretty easy. All you need right now is a 5/16 nut driver and a 10mm for the top of the starter. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off this cap here, pull it out nice and slow, and there's a washer in here as well. So first we're going to do is we're going to take that cap off.
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
The next thing we have to do is we have to take off these two nuts in the back that hold the starter in place on the frame. The two bolts on the back here are also 5/16. They come out. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to just pull this straight out, nice and slow. There's a couple gears in here. Try to keep those in place. And now what we're going to do is we're going to try to pull the starter out from the back. And the reason you have to take this cap off first is because you can't move this shaft here with that gear there. So we're going to gently tap on that. Got a movement. I'm going to stop tapping once I get movement. And then I'm just going to pull it out from the back. My Chinese knockoff. It lasted about 3 weeks. Oh well. That is. It says it was tested 12/23. But we'll see. We're gonna take this nut off here. Put it safely right there. I'm gonna get a little oil and put around that O-ring. Get back up into here. Properly. There. So the next thing we're going to do, so that's in. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to, I'm worried about that gasket. So I'm going to get the bolts that go back on the frame and put them back in their holes back here. 2 bolts in the back connected to the starter to the engine, so it's secured in there. I put oil around the O-ring of the starter where it connects to the housing here. So next thing we have to do, we got to put the gears back in. Put that back in there. And then we're going to screw in the screws. There's a long one here. There's a long one here. Now there's a screw here, a screw here, and a screw here. The one at the bottom is the shortest. These two are the same length. There. The last thing I need to do is I need to connect the electrical wire to the top of the starter with the nut. Start it with my fingers and I'll finish off with a wrench. There. Alright, so now that I got the top of the starter connected, the electrical portion, and also on the back frame of the starter, there's a ground connection. So you gotta make sure you have that ground connection on there as well. So let's turn on here, see if she works. So the used starter off eBay worked. So I think I said Amazon earlier, it was definitely eBay. But if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one.